In today's video, I'm going to be talking about the recent events regarding NBA fans towards NBA players during this playoffs this whole week, and how players need to be respected, and also the respect I gained for tennis player Naomi Osaka, and how mental health is very important in sports. So let's get into it. Just to start off, when it comes to fans of any sports team, any sports organization, sport in general, you want to always respect, regardless if you're the opposing team's fans, respect everyone. The other fans, the other teammates, your teammates, anything like that. This whole week really showed the immaturity of some fans, not all fans, but some fans that took it upon themselves to make certain decisions based off of their emotion and feeling. For example, this whole week, we seen Ja Morant's family being having racial slurs thrown at him while he's in the game, and he wasn't expecting that. You see Trae Young at Madison Square Garden getting spat on. He didn't witness it at first, but after the fact. Russell Westbrook being having popcorn thrown on him. Tonight, a Washington Wizards fan runs on the court while the Washington Wizards and 76ers are playing. It's just, and then Kyrie Irving getting a water bottle thrown at him. It is really ridiculous. I don't care if you don't have to like a player, you don't have to like a team, but you need to respect those guys. These guys are putting their bodies on the line. They are putting their time and efforts in to amuse us fans. That's the whole point. We're fanatics. We're here to be entertained. These grown men and young men are putting their bodies on the line for them to play a sport that they are talented in. And as fans, we support. We're there for support. We're there for the excitement. We're there for the amusement. We are not there to harm players. We're not there to harm other humans, other fans. We're not here to do that. So when I see that, I found it very annoying, because yes, we've been gone for a year. Fans have been gone away from sports, not just NBA, but NFL also, where they couldn't attend certain games and there was limited seats due to COVID and social distancing. So now that everyone's back to full capacity, quote unquote, you fans don't know how to act, and you need to know how to act. And whatever fans did that needs to be suspended suspended indefinitely from all sports venues, and that should be on your record. You can watch your games at home. That is unacceptable. These guys are professional athletes. These are grown men. These are not kids. These are not just people, oh, they're just whatever, I'm paying my money. No, these guys are putting their bodies on the line. They're putting their talents on display for you guys to be doing this stuff like that. So I was highly disappointed, and I do think the NBA needs to step in, not just suspending them from that particular venue, but all NBA venues. That is what I think. What Naomi Osaka just did today was groundbreaking. It was brave. It was bold. I respected everything she did. I stand 100% behind Naomi, because this young woman who is so talented in her sport decided that I am taking a step back because my mental health is number one. Mental health in sports should be at the top, alongside physical health. We always put emphasis on physical health because it's the way the body moves. How can your body function if your body's not physically fit or in shape to play the sport that you're playing? In any sport, actually. But Naomi physically was healthy, but mentally was not. And I feel that as athletes, if you are going through that, and you're going through a great depression, if you're going through great sadness, great sorrow, anger, take a break. We tend to just want to see these athletes. Of course, you enjoy seeing the sport that you love. You enjoy seeing some of your favorite players. We love seeing that. But I feel that as fans, we have to kind of step back. These are humans just as we are. You know, we can go home and just relax, and we don't have to deal with the media the way these athletes do. Before a game, after a game, during the game, halftime, they're talking to the media. They're always in the media. They're always talked about day in and day out during the week on sports talk shows. Fans can go home. They can go away. They pay their money and we can go home. These athletes don't just go home. They play a sport that is being televised, that's being watched, that's being recorded. And when these athletes are going through something, some of them don't stop playing. Some of them continue to play even though they may not be their best selves. But guess what? If they come out and say, oh, I was going through this during the game because they had a bad game, oh, they're coming up with a bunch of excuses. And I feel that we cannot do that to these players. These men and these women are so talented at the sports that they're playing. You don't have to like a particular team. You don't have to like a particular player. But these people are putting their bodies on the line. They are displaying their talents in front of the world, in front of the TV. Every single night, every single day. The majority of the year, they're playing their sport. And the one time an athlete stands up for themselves and says, like Naomi, I'm going to take a break. I'm going to relax. I feel like I'm not in the mental space that I should be. I've seen a lot of love. And I'm one of those, and I support you, Naomi. But then you also have the people who are saying it's excuses for her. And that's not okay. That's not okay. Athletes should have the power to say what they feel. They should have the power to say, hey, I'm a human being and I want to be respected. I may play a certain sport. I may be this number one on any sports list. It doesn't matter to me. I feel that I'm a human being and I want to be respected and regarded as a human being, regardless of who I am. And that's what we need to, what I've witnessed this whole week is athletes being treated lesser than because they're, oh, I'm paying this amount of money, I have this amount of seats, so I deserve to do this, I can do what I want. That is not right. Ridiculing Naomi because she feels she is not mentally capable right now is wrong, and you need to do a spiritual check. This young woman did something that a lot of people cannot do. And I'm not coming at them, but she got on this platform. She stood up being so young and so talented, and she's climbing. She's going up. She is becoming the it in tennis. But you know what she said? Her mental health is bigger than that. It's bigger than anything. And that is true. I support everything she just did. Mental health should be at the top, like I said before. It's not just always about physical health, even though that is very important, obviously. But mental and emotional health are important. And this is nothing new for her. Back in 2018 in an interview, she talked about being so sad. She talked about being depressed. She talked about that. Even while she's playing, you know, these athletes, you don't know what's going on through their heads. She made a decision, and I think it was the right decision. And guess what? I applaud her because in my eyes, this is how I look at it. I would rather step away from the game that I love to heal myself, to make sure I'm 100% good so I can give you my all the next time you see me. Absolutely love it. And she just inspired a bunch of more people. She inspired me. And now we're going to see a beautiful push towards mental health, even though there's already a push already, but I want to see more of that in sports. Because we tend to think as athletes, oh, they're just physically fit humans that are playing a particular sport, and that's not true. These are human beings that go through things just as much as everybody else does. I applaud you, Naomi, and I'm standing 100% behind you and any athlete who's going through anything in their life. And we need to take it seriously. We need to take these athletes seriously. So I applaud you, girl. Keep it going.